Hi guys, welcome to Spirit Guided Oracle. How's everybody? Hope everybody's okay. Thank you for joining me. Let's start. I'm going to start with Magic Stream from the Enchanted Map Oracle cards. And I know it looks clearer there, but it's got that bright light. So, Magic Stream. Okay? I'm going to read that first. And then I'm going to read Koala Spirit. Spirit has a plan. It's number 35. And Magic Stream was number 18. Okay, so let me begin with Magic Stream. Okay, it says everything is connected through the universal flow of consciousness. Every experience you have seems to have its own life story, with a beginning, a middle, and eventually an end. However, there's danger in seeing events as separate from one another, since in fact they are all part of a continuity and a greater evolution. Since in fact they are all part of a continuity, well, I messed it up again. I can't say that word. Continuity. Since in fact they are all part of a continuity and a greater evolution, like an ever-flowing magic stream. Your experiences filter through the whole world, one leading into another, informing and influencing still more. Inspiration, invention, and revelations rarely come to just one person. The collective awareness is a shared storehouse of potential. When you remember you're part of the fluid continuity of life, you become a channel for greater inspiration. Allow the magic to flow through you and carry your dreams into reality. Your success will benefit many. And in reverse, it says, in a reverse position, the magic stream card represents swimming against the current. There are times when effort and sheer willpower result in victory and celebration, but this isn't one of them. You can't force inspiration, and you can't manufacture creativity, lest you borrow too heavily from others' ideas. Neither can you make someone love you or orchestrate a series of events that might place you in a more favorable position. Now is the time to drop the trying and jump into the stream and float. Immerse yourself in the experience of being fully present with whatever is true for the moment. You'll never step in the same river twice anyway. And here's them. Let's see if I can get this clearer for you guys. Okay? Everything is connected to the universal flow of consciousness. I hope that was clear enough so y'all can get to read it on your own. Sometimes when we read it ourselves, it points out different sentences and different words that that are for you to realize, and whatever other words go with that. Okay, 35. Sorry about that, but I can't think of anything that comes with it. I wanted to, but I tried. But anyhow, Koala Spirit. Spirit has a plan. Oracle message. In nature, the koala moves slowly through the branches of the eucalyptus tree, leisurely chewing the leaves, reminding us that life is not a race or competition. Chasing around after every after every distraction can keep us from recognizing that we have all we need and that Spirit will always be there with gifts to sustain us. You are being asked to trust that by moving slowly with faith in the abundance that is everywhere, surrendering to a power greater than yourself, you will be able to experience the manifestation of your desire. As you take your time enjoying the riches available to you right now, sitting peacefully, you begin to radiate the joy and abundance you seek. Spirit is here to help you discover happiness, pleasure, and contentment, all gifts that are yours now and in the future. Have faith and trust in Spirit's plan for you, and know that you are loved and cherished. The protection message says, are you feeling uneasy and mistrustful of the world? Have you been hiding in a safe spot, afraid to venture out because you're convinced that life and other people will disappoint you? Koala Spirit has appeared to let you know that your faith is misplaced. The present safety you seek is already passing away. Because all things are temporary and outer conditions are always changing. Find your safety by placing your faith and trust in Spirit, who will grow the abundance that is already yours. Perhaps you are acting slowly and overly cautiously because you lack faith that there's more for you out there than what you know. You may have boxed yourself into a safe place that has nothing else to give you and become so familiar with it that you have forgotten to explore. Are you feeling pessimistic and convinced there's nothing more out there for you? Koala Spirit reminds you that self-care is meant to replenish you so that you can venture out again in faith, trusting that there's no limit to the joy Spirit wants you to experience. Be good to yourself and reconnect with Spirit to reclaim your faith in things yet unseen. To reclaim your faith in things that you have not yet seen, that are yet to come. That was beautiful. That was so beautiful. I hope y'all enjoyed that. I hope that was of benefit to somebody out there. Now, the other day when I came and did a reading, I was so disappointed because the reading, I thought it was good, but I had added a whole bunch of words of my own. And I really feel disappointed when I do that later on because I'm like, well, I don't know if these people want to hear, what I have to say. Maybe they're like, well, who's this lady? Who does she think she is giving us advice? But it's not like I'm giving y'all advice. It was more like I was telling y'all what I had been through. But I'm not going to go through that because it wasn't meant to come out. So I'm not going to try to put it out there just exactly as I had said everything, because I feel it just wasn't supposed to come out the way I had done the reading. So, but I will tell y'all the cards that did come out and the cards that I did read for you guys, amongst all the rest of the stuff that I said on my own. Like, if somebody doesn't like you or doesn't reach out to you or doesn't try to, include you in things that they do in their daily lives or whatever, then, occupy yourself with things of, that make you happy and that'll try to distract you from, whatever you're going through, because that person you care about is not in your life or doesn't call you or is not, doesn't spend time with you. So anyways, that's what I had said. And we got the Hangman in reverse. Okay? And I noticed, let me read it first, okay? And then the Four of Pentacles came out as well. So I'm not going to shuffle or bring any other cards. These are the ones that had came in that reading that I had to delete. Seven of Cups. And then I did the Fox Spirit reading afterwards, which had been in the reading that came with these cards right here, the Seven of Cups and the Four of Pentacles and the Hangman in reverse. So I'm going to read the Hangman in reverse, and it's a major arcana, and it says reversal, letting go, sacrifice, suspension, surrender, withdrawal, restriction, crisis, delay, restraint, detachment, enlightenment, transformation, and initiation. Sorry, let me interrupt myself right quick. I'm going to read the reversed keywords here in just a minute. But what I want to say is that you don't know sometimes if these guys or girls are deliberately ignoring you, deliberately making you feel like you're not important, you know. And here we are, or here you guys are that are waiting on somebody to, you know, acknowledge you or call you or let you know that you're important to them or whatever. Some people have been so hurt in the past, and so many things have happened to them, and they just grew up in a different environment than you did, with different circumstances, and they somehow misinterpret hurting somebody and disregarding them and not putting them in their life, you know, as some form of I don't know if it's them making them feel good because you're missing them and wanting them to call you, but yet they don't, you know. But they don't know the hurt that they put in somebody when they do that. And if they do, when they still continue to do that, you know, it's just not right. But what I want to tell my viewers and my subscribers is, if that's happening to you, as it did to me, you know, and I just want to let y'all know that try to not take it so hard, because some of these people know what they're doing. They know they're hurting your feelings. They know they're making you want them to call you, and they're not calling you and whatnot, you know. So try not to let it bother you. Try to just say, you know, that's the way they are, and I'm going to keep on doing other stuff to entertain myself. And then if you still want to continue to talk with them when they do happen to call you, that's fine. But just try not to let it hurt you so much if you can. That's what I wanted to say as far as people that are not being acknowledged or treated fairly by their somebody that they love, and they've been, you know, seeing a boyfriend, a crush, you know, whatever. So anyways, the reverse of the Hangman says limbo, martyrdom, indecision, self-sabotage, narrow-minded, punishment, imprisonment, and treason. And perhaps if you do that, if you don't reach out to them and don't be calling them all the time and just occupy yourself on other stuff to help your spiritual growth, to help you feel better, to help you continue on with life without letting that person hurt you the way they want to hurt you. It's apparent they want to hurt you if they're not calling you and disregarding you and ignoring you. You know, they know what they're doing. So anyhow, and I wish you guys the best, and I will pray for y'all if that is happening to y'all, because it does happen. It happens all the time to many people. So just try to be strong and look out for yourself. And before you know it, they'll be like, well, why isn't this person caring? Why isn't this person reaching out? Maybe they found somebody else, you know, and they'll start getting closer to you. It's a 50-50 chance. They either will or they won't. And if they don't, maybe they just don't care, you know, and you need to care about yourself and try to, you know, better your life and better yourself. And it's hard. I'm not saying it's easy. And you don't have to do anything that I'm saying. I'm just, for those people that you know, that are really hurting, that would be something to look into or to try to, you know, to do for yourself. So anyways, the meaning of the Hangman. At first you might feel really uncomfortable and a little panicky. Being in limbo is never fun. And in fact, most people get tarot readings because they cannot stand to wait for an outcome. They want to know, for better or worse, what will come. The Hangman says no. Now is not the time for knowing, at least not right away. This card is a process that begins with hanging tight. Once your initial discomfort fades, or you become used to it, USED, used to it, you can begin to see the world from a different point of view. The experience ends with revelation. Releasing control and adapting to circumstance help you gain a deeper understanding that you couldn't have gained otherwise. And that's true, because when we're in this state, when we're waiting and we want to know answers, if we go through whatever we're going through to try to elevate ourselves from being down in the dumps, from feeling bad, from feeling sad, from feeling rejected, then the only thing that comes out of it is that you rise higher. Your self-esteem, your self-worth, your self-respect becomes more heightened, and you start feeling, well, if this person doesn't think this of me, I think of it of myself. I'm worthy and I'm a great person. And if this person doesn't see it, then let me go ahead and live my life to the best that I can live it. And they're missing out, if they don't want to be with somebody. Really, there's nothing we can do about it if they don't want to be with us. So, but we can feel good about ourselves and not let them make us feel bad about ourselves because they're not calling us or acknowledging us. We don't need them. We need ourselves, and we need to better ourselves, instead of giving another person the right to control how you feel and how sad you are and how depressed you are and how hurt you are, because they don't include you. God includes you, and your ancestors love you, and they want you to feel proud of yourself and feel that you need to be respected and loved, and not the other, being disrespected and not included and being not acknowledged. They don't want that for you. So, anyways, let me read the advice. As the relaxed posture suggests, don't try to fight this time of being able to do nothing. Accept that you can't know what will happen or even what exactly this experience is about. That knowledge is, like the books in the house, inaccessible to you right now. The more you relax, breathe, and observe both the world around you and your inner workings, the more easily the moments will pass. Not only that, but it is essential if you want the gift of insight and understanding promised by this card, represented by the sunlight streaming through the trees and his hands in the water. View this as the gift it is, even if you have to sacrifice your comfort zone to earn it. And he does have his hands in the water. So imagine he's tuning into his emotions and everything we need to do when we try to overcome a heartache, you know. And many of you might not even be going through that. That's in my channel. I made this channel for people that don't want to be always worried about that person that doesn't call them. You're better than that. You're more than that. You don't need to worry about why a certain person that doesn't give you your value isn't calling you. There's going to be somebody else better that's going to come along, that is going to value you, that is going to care for you, that is going to include you and not, dismiss you as if you're nothing, as if you're nobody. That's not true. Don't believe that. Anyways, Four of Pentacles. See, and here I am talking again a whole bunch. Sorry, y'all. The fours. On the next reading, I'll read the introduction to the fours because right now I'm already at 19 minutes. Four of Pentacles. Possessiveness, guarding and managing resources. Guarding and managing resources. Saving, protecting, stewardship. Greediness, hoarding, taking what isn't yours. Misuse of or carelessness with resources. And if y'all don't like to listen to what I say, like my own words, just fast forward that part, because I understand it. That's a come sometimes I don't like to do that. But anyways, pentacles represent earth, the body, diligence, resources, the physical world, creation / manifestation, and receptivity. Fours act as a container, like a square box, holding the essence of each suit, creating a lack of movement. Not all energy does well in a stable environment, and it can turn stagnant. When you don't feel secure, the natural inclination is to clutch and hold all that you can. It is okay to do what you need. It's okay to do what you need to in order to feel safe, whether it is saving money, creating a pantry, holding the summer's harvest, or working alone on a project. The Four of Pentacles applauds your wisdom. Generosity is a virtue, but so is being sensible. Perhaps you already know what the future need will be. Saving for a bill that will come due, or maybe you are putting aside for unseen needs. Make sure you have a safety net, protect your assets, or keep your $1,000,000 ideas safe at this time. Reserve your strength. The Four of Pentacles can be a slippery slope. Be aware of sliding toward greed, hoarding, or paranoia. There is a thin line, but a big difference between being sensible and crazy. So, and then Seven of Cups. Keywords says confusion. Let me let y'all. I hope I let y'all see this one on my other one. I hope so. I think that's pretty clear. Okay, it says confusion, fantasies, choices, imagination, dreams, illusions, lack of focus, wishful thinking. Reverse says fears, daydreams, interfering with responsibilities, and escapism. Escapism. Cups represent water, the soul, relationships, emotions, creativity, imagination, friends, family, and receptivity. As we reach certain levels of achievement, it is natural to evaluate our lives in order to determine our next steps. Sevens bring the energy of assessment into the forefront. You have dared to dream, and now you have quite a nice collection. Dreams don't do a lot of good. Dreams don't do a lot of good set on a shelf like a decoration. If you do that, after a while they become more mere fantasies. To manifest your desire, you have to take the cup and drink. Having too many choices can be as bad as having none. It is overwhelming and could make you feel paralyzed until you end up doing nothing. You might be worried about making the wrong choice. Remember, this is a card from the Suit of Cups, and that gives you a clue. Your choice won't necessarily be the most exciting one, the most logical one, or the most potential lucrative one. It will be the one that you feel in your heart and blood that wants to come alive. So that was the reading, guys. So I hope y'all the best. And, you know, if you're not going through what I was saying, what I was talking about, and somebody's ignoring you and stuff like that, great, wonderful. I'm very happy to hear that. But if you are, just remember that you are important. You are valuable. You do matter. And if somebody doesn't acknowledge you that way or doesn't treat you that way, that doesn't mean you're doing something wrong or you're not worthy or you're not beautiful or you're not. It doesn't mean none of that. It means that that person has other issues in his life or in her lives. Maybe other people are telling her, no, don't go with that one, or no, don't go with that one, or no, don't like him, or don't like her. You know, she's this, she's that. And they're the kind of people that will be influenced by others, members of their family or friends or whatever, that make them react that way towards you. It's not you. So anyways, if I don't get many views, I won't do this again. I won't say my own stuff. This one will be out there for whoever wants to hear it. But I'll just do the readings without me saying all the stuff that I say. But I just thought somebody had to hear that, because it makes you feel like you're not good. There's something wrong with you. And that is not true. That is not true. There's so many things that can be making that person behave that way. Or they can have already somebody in their life, another woman or another man, and you haven't found out about it yet. And I don't want to make this a gloom and doom reading, so I'm going to stop right there. But, I hope y'all the best. I hope that y'all find what's good for you, a good partner that's good for you, that's going to help you have a good life. Take care. My mom always told me, go with somebody who loves you. Don't go with someone that you love, because that person might not love you the way you love them. But if you go with somebody that loves you, that person will always love you. So anyhow, I did it again, didn't I? I said my own stuff. Okay, well, I love y'all. Take care. I wish y'all the best. I hope y'all have a great Merry Christmas. And I hope we don't forget to say Happy Birthday, Jesus, because it's Jesus' birthday, December the 25th. Happy birthday, Jesus. Thank you for being with us and for saving us and for coming to the cross and dying on the cross for us so that we can have a good life and we could have help from Satan that always comes to try to hurt us. So anyways, I wish y'all health, happiness, and abundance. Take care. God is opening doors for us daily. I hope I wasn't too much. If maybe they know to fast forward, and not listen to me if it irritates them or they don't want to hear it. I hope the reading was good. I hope y'all liked what I read. I thought it was beautiful. I'll do another reading soon. Anyways, take care. I don't like Christmas too much. It kind of bums me out sometimes. But anyways, I hope everybody's doing great, and I hope you have a good rest of the day and a good rest of the week. And I'll see y'all on my next reading. Thank y'all so much for the views. Thank you so much for the comments. It means so much to me that things are going good, that I'm getting views and people subscribing to my channel. Thank y'all so much. I just went out on a limb to try it and see what would happen, and prayed to God that it would go good. And so I'm very happy, very pleased, and I wish y'all the best, and take care. God bless y'all. Until next time.